So usually, after service, if I feel led, I have an altar call. So this particular Sunday, we were still having service in East High School. And for some reason, the Lord moved upon me to have an altar call for suicide, for people who were either wanted to commit suicide or tried to commit suicide. So I was very nervous because the last thing someone would want to admit is that, hey, I want to kill myself, or I'm thinking about committing suicide in front of all these people. But in obedience to the Lord, I ended up having the altar call. And believe it or not, they came down by the tens. And we prayed and we believed God, and people were delivered. And it was a very emotional time, and we were just praying and believing God for people. And so we praised God for what an awesome service it was. So after service, we were in the cafeteria, and someone came up to me and said, Pastor, someone outside wants prayer. So we sent a few workers out to pray for him. And after they prayed for the guy, he said he felt led to come over to the church. After they prayed for the guy, he gives them a letter and says, I guess I won't need this any longer. And when they brought the letter into me, I began to read it, and it was a suicide letter. This guy had wrote a letter to his dad apologizing because he was about to commit suicide. But in the midst of it all, he felt led. Something told him to come over to this church, come over to the school, talk to those people. And so he came over, and we prayed for him, and he changed his mind on suicide, gave us a letter and said, I will no longer be needing this letter. So to me, I told the church, and we began to praise God. We began to give God glory, because that told us that we're not just a church who comes to, we're not just the people who come to church on Wednesday and Sunday just to come, but we're here to make a difference. We're here to change lives. Just think about it. While we're inside praying for deliverance and praying for people to be set free from the spirit of suicide, here it is. This man is across the street. The spirit is dealing with him at the same time and making him change his mind on committing suicide. To me, I mean, who knows what God is doing? Someone could have been getting touched all over the world for suicide. So to me, that was really a ministry defining moment. Yeah, that was a miracle.